Imagine that something is stupid. And now imagine that I'm even more stupid than the stupid thing you imagined a moment ago. And you know why is that? Because there is the more advanced tutorial which is available. So, let me show you now. I'm gonna click on play tutorial once again. Yes, play tutorial please. And you're gonna see that. Yeah, this is humiliating. Look at that. Welcome to Crusader Kings 3, and now, start advanced or start tutorial. Start advanced is 2 hours, start tutorial is 13 minutes. So of course I prefer the advanced version, but why it suggests that one? This is kinda misleading. I mean, the golden button looks like the correct one, right? Okay, we are going to select start advanced and we are going to start from the scratch, which is not a big deal because I haven't done anything except selecting wife and also vassalage of one of the guys here. So of course I'm gonna start advanced, but before we do that, that's another episode, which means another quote. And the quote is, "The battle is fought and decided by the quartermasters before the shooting begins." Erwin Rommel. I'm pretty sure you know that guy. Great commander. I'm not gonna assess whether he was a good man or not. Probably doubtful regarding his being, but either way. Oh, he lost his life because of the Stauffenberg plot, I believe. Still, these words are very correct in my opinion. It's logistics. Every time it's logistics. No matter what ages we select. No matter that. It's all about logistics. Okay, let's start advanced. Sorry, I have to switch to timer. Start advanced, and now. Okay, that's pretty basic, but there are some new things. Different information is displayed at the different zoom levels. Details map, political map, and paper map. Zoomed in, you have the ability to select and manage your holdings. Zooming out gives you an overview of realm. So, those are my holdings, I guess. And that's the realm. And it's marked by the blue line, I guess so. Okay, we can go next. Crusader Kings 3 spent hundreds of years and many generations. Right now, time is standing still because the game is paused. For this part of the tutorial, we'll keep the game paused while we walk you through some game concepts. Next. Nested tooltips. Sometimes you will see blue highlighted text. This means you can hover your cursor over the words to display an informative tooltip. Some of these tooltips may also have highlighted words, which can also be tooltipped for further information. Duchy can lead to county, which can lead to barony. Yeah, so we have kingdom, right below we have duchy, right below duchy we have county, and right below county we have barony. I believe so. By default, it takes a couple of seconds for a tooltip to lock in for mouse overs. This can be adjusted in the game settings. Yeah. So place your cursor over the highlighted text. Already done that. Hover over the highlighted phrase inside the highlighted text tooltip. So that's basically the same. Neat, good job. Woohoo! Let's go. Rulers of land. Now let's talk about the game. Everything takes place on the map before you. The world consists of large and small territories, landed titles held by various rulers. Titles are represented by elaborate coats of arms, shown as icons on the map. So those are, I believe, coat of arms, or crests. Let's call them coat of arms as they call it. The icon representing your realm is that of your primary title. The icon representing your realm. So this is the one. Okay? That's the primary title. The most important and prestigious title you hold. Yeah, which is Petty Kingdom of Munster. Alright, next. Borders. If you hover over your portrait, the coat of arms over your realm capital, Lumnich, or Lumnich, will glow and the entirety of your realm will be highlighted. Munster is your primary title, which is why your realm is named after it. Okay, and this is it. Look at that. Yeah, it's highlighting. Cool. You also hold the Earldom of Fumund as a separate title, and here we have it. No, here. Earldom of Fumund, and also Earldom of Ennis. And we can, if we zoom in, that's gonna be highlighted. Beautiful. If you zoom out, it will read Munster on this part of the map because you are the top ruler of the area. Sorry. Ruling over others. As a ruler, you can only hold so much land on your own. You will often have other rulers helping with the administration of the realm by holding land titles within your borders, making them your vassals. Once again, you will often have other rulers helping with the administration of the realm by holding land titles within your borders, making them your vassals. To find your own land, your domain, press the home key and zoom in. Once closer up, you can see blue labels on the baronies that belong to you. In this case, it will be Luimnich and Innis. Okay, I'm gonna click home and I'm gonna zoom in. Okay, Luimnich and Innis. Fair enough. And okay, this is not marked with that blue labels. Cool. Wow, what a progress, right? The Earldom of Ormond is held by your vassal. This is correct. I understand. Characters. You play one of many characters in this world, represented by character avatars. Your character is the ruler of a realm. You will need to make sure that your dynasty survives and thrives throughout the ages. Your titles give you power and control over territory, as well as over other characters, who might hold titles and land of their own. Click on your character. Boom. Characters have skills indicating their proficiency within a certain field. Some are great talkers, while others prefer to make their intent clear on the battlefield. Oh yeah, some are great talkers, while others prefer to make their intent clear on the battlefield. Cool. The main skills are diplomacy, improving others' opinion of you, martial, raising and commanding armies, stewardship, managing your personal lands. Let's get deeper inside. Stewardship is a skill that helps the ruler manage their domains. It directly increases taxation, making it a very useful skill for all rulers. The corresponding lifestyle is the stewardship lifestyle. Every 6 points of stewardship increases the domain limit by 1. Managing your personal lands. Okay, intrigue, scheming and finding secrets, learning, studying theology and technology. Fortunately, theology is quite important in Middle Ages. Unfortunately. Okay, let me take a sip of a drink. Characters also have traits, which can affect skills, as well as how they react to things. These are illustrated by icons in the character view, and these are the traits I have. Charismatic negotiator, by the way. Patriarch, family hierarch. Fertility plus 20%, stress loss 20%. Close family opinion plus 15 and house opinion plus 10. And rough terrain expert. Ooh, he's a great commander. Advantage in hills plus 2, advantage in mountains and wetlands. Difficult terrain can be a powerful tool for those able to utilize it and gain the upper hand in battle. Awesome. This is pretty cool. Also, there are some levels of it. Some traits tell you about a character's personality, like fickle, calm, or generous. Other traits are specific to how a character has lived their life, such as an education trait or commander traits. Education trait. King Murchard, your character followed a martial education. Upon reaching adulthood, he received the trait Skilled Tactician. Where is the Skilled Tactician trait? Okay. Commander traits. Commander traits are special traits that confer useful perks to characters when acting as army commanders. Commander traits are typically acquired by children raised with the martial education focus, but can also be gained through the martial lifestyle and other means. You are temperate, wrathful, and also impatient. That's not a good one. From this, you can see that your character typically leads a modest life and expects others to do the same, and is quick to anger when they don't. Okay, leads a modest life. When a character chooses to behave contrary to their personality traits, it can cause them stress. Characters gain stress when taking actions that conflict with their personality traits. My god. For real. Personality trait is a trait. Oh, beautiful dog, by the way. Lovely. It determines a person's worldview and what actions they are most likely to take. They also affect the opinion of others. One might both lose and gain new traits during one's lifetime. Acting against your own personality causes stress. Characters who gain enough stress will also gain a stress level, causing various negative effects on their mental health that persist until they manage to reduce their stress. Jesus, they implemented even a stress thing? Oh my god. For real? There's so many, well, inside mechanics. Intrinsic? There is a word for it. I forgot it. A straightforward way to relieve stress is to partake in activities such as hunt. Hunting can be stressful too. But alright, okay. From this you can see that your character type... Okay, I know it. Next. Traits. Traits can also impact how other characters react to you. Some people are impressed by the brave trait, sorry. While lustful character is more likely to feature in salacious gossip. Salacious gossip. Traits influence other characters' morality and greed, which can affect both their friendly and hostile actions. Right, this is quite complex. All characters, yes, all, have an opinion of one another, which drives their behavior. Low opinion can cause people to rise up against you or be unwilling to help you. High opinion can, on the other hand, make characters more inclined to join your schemes. How you choose to interact with other characters will often affect their opinion of you. Boom, next. Now, it's gold. To further your goals, you will need gold. Among other things, gold pays for buildings, armies, and bribes. Gold is collected passively from both your holdings and your vassals as tax. Larger vassals and more important holdings tend to give more tax. However, money can't buy anything. Certain things can only be achieved by spending the right amount of prestige, or, for religious matters, pity. You can see the current state of gold, prestige, and pity in the bar to the top right. I see it. That's a monthly income, prestige, pity. Alright, next. Prestige. Your prestige tells you how respected you are. It can be earned passively over time, by holding many titles, for example, or actively, such as by marrying into prestigious dynasties or fighting as an ally in wars. Whenever you earn prestige, you build towards your next level of fame. High levels of fame make other characters think better of you and bring powerful ways to wage war. Some actions cost prestige, like declaring war. These actions allow you to leverage your celebrity for your own benefit, and characters won't think less of you for using them. Spending prestige does not affect your level of fame progress. Just your current prestige. Ooh, level of fame. Whenever you earn prestige, you build towards your next level of fame. Oh, okay. So it's here. If I spend it, it doesn't affect my level of fame, right? Spending prestige does not affect your level of fame progress, just your current prestige. Yeah, okay, makes sense. And pity. With a lot of pity, you will have an easier time interacting with your head of faith. As you are Catholic, this is the Pope. Oh no. Pity can be gained passively from the learning skill and virtuous traits, or actively from pious actions, such as going on a pilgrimage. I'm not planning to go on a pilgrimage. There are better things to do. You also have a level of devotion, which builds over time whenever you gain pity and can have positive effects for your character. Similar to prestige, some actions require you to spend pity, like declaring holy wars or creating a new faith. Spending pity like this is normal, and other characters won't think worse of you for it. Alright, I understand. What's next? Lifestyle. As well as traits, your character can also pick a lifestyle. There are 5 lifestyles, one for each skill. Lifestyles represent what you put the most effort into day to day, and each one has several focuses inside relating to it. Every focus gives you a unique bonus and makes events associated with that focus more likely to happen. Okay, so every focus gives you a unique bonus and makes events associated with that focus more likely to happen. It's good to know that if you select some focus, that's gonna... well, possibly it can render some events. And here we have it. Click on any lifestyle to see its focuses. As time goes by, your character will earn lifestyle experience for maintaining a particular lifestyle. When you acquire enough lifestyle experience, you can select one of that lifestyle's perks from any of its trees. Perks represent you practicing and developing yourself over time and offer unique bonuses, like special traits or unlock lifestyle-specific mechanics and content, such as the ability to start abduct schemes. The abduct scheme is a hostile scheme that aims to imprison its target. It's a secret scheme based on intrigue that can recruit agents. Okay, whatever. As an example, the strategy, authority, and the chivalry focuses all grant martial experience, which can be used to acquire any of the martial lifestyle's perks. Okay, so for example, if we get here, we have strategy focus, authority focus, and chivalry focus. Choose a focus. Think I wanted to select stewardship, right? And my land and the people under my care are my strength. That's something I wanted to select, the domain focus. Yeah, economy first, remember that. So I'm gonna select that one. Time to next perk 3 years, and can only be changed every 5 years. I will be granted 3 stewardship, because my current level is rather poor. Select. Okay, understand. Now having a selected focus, we can move on to other people. Interacting with other characters is key in Crusader Kings 3, and you have many options for how to do so. You can right click on a character portrait, including your own, to get a list of potential interactions such as arranging a marriage or initiating a scheme. This is also where you start wars, but let's save that for later. Oh, I know. No, I want it. I want to know. Okay, let's open character view. Right click your player's character's portrait to see the interactions available. Boom. Oh, right click. Sorry, right click. Okay. Let's start with the basics. Everybody likes gold. Try sending a bribe to your player. That's my son! Why am I supposed to send a bribe to him? Huh. Send gift. Okay. Send gift. Jesus Christ. What was the point of that? Well done, you have successfully increased somebody's opinion of you. Note the feed message in the lower right. This is where... the feed message in the lower right. Lower right. Where's lower right? Here is lower right. This is where mildly interesting but non-critical information appears and goes away after a little while when on post. Honestly, I don't see anything here. I haven't noticed. Certain opinion modifiers last forever, like family bonds. Others will wane over time, like the fading memory of receiving a monetary gift. Well, that's correct. I think it applies to everyone's life. If you hover your cursor over the opinion number on another character, you can see exactly where the various numbers are coming from. Is it due to a marriage alliance, a gift of gold, or simply that they appreciate your honest nature? My honest nature. Received gift plus 82. Huge. Is 100 maximum? Gonna decay by 3 every year. Understand. Playing a family. Now, next. Let's talk about your dynasty. As the game goes on, unless your character meets with an untimely, Jesus, okay, I have notification on my phone, untimely accident or terrible disease, they will grow old and eventually die. The story doesn't end there. It's only game over if you do not have an heir of your own dynasty. Yep. As long as your titles have heirs of your dynasty, your legacy will live on. When your current character dies, you simply start playing a new one, the player heir. Depending on the type of succession your realm has, this is likely to be one of your children, perhaps one that you have groomed to rule. Your dynasty has its own coat of arms, which is currently highlighted and can be clicked for more information. Okay, so that's my family crest or the coat of arms. Alright. I'm supposed to click on it. It can be clicked for more information. You don't need to do anything with this now, but if you want to look at the details of your dynasty later, it can be found here. Boom. Just out of curiosity. Househead, Petty King Murchard of Munster. Dalgais dynasty. Customize dynasty? What can I do? Oh, I can change the name. Custom coat of arms. Adjusted coat of... That's not for me. Don't give a shit about such things. I'm not a RPG player. Okay. Dynasty Splendor, insignificant. 15 living members and 2 houses. And those are Dynasty Legacies. So Dynasty Legacies. Okay. And we don't have anything here. Fair enough. So that's something additional. And 2 houses are there. Dalgasis and Briain. Living members 0. Oh. Oh, 200 Anna Domini. Pretty old. Okay. Nobody's part of that house already, so... Okay. Next. Succession laws. Succession laws determine how all titles and resources are divided between heirs when a character dies. We currently only have 1 heir, but let's take a look at anyway. Oh, so we can we actually make what happened really in Poland? So there was 1 king, I just don't remember which one, and he divided the realm into, well, 5 different, I think we can call them states, provinces, and each one of them was ruled by a son of that king. And there was one, let's call it a main state, which was like kind of the most important one. So it worked almost like being a king of others, but not fully. And there were of course problems with that. Oh, I remembered the name of that guy. In Polish he was called Bolesław Krzywousty, which means in English that his mouth was not straight. Seriously. Like Bolesław curved mouth. Something like that. Yeah, sounds stupid, huh? I know. In some cases, when you take over your new character, you may even find that they are responsible for the ultimately demise of your previous ruler. Give me a second, I need to check one thing very quickly. They are responsible for the untimely demise. Untimely. Okay. All good. Well, this is scary. But alright. Open the realm view on the right side of the screen. It's highlighted, thank you. Inspect the succession tab. Boom. What do we have here? As a member of a dynasty, you also have renown. Shared by everyone in your dynasty. Renown grows in several different ways and reflects how infamous or famous your dynasty is, rather than just you. Increasing your renown will echo down the generations for your descendants, raising your level of splendor. As the dynasty head, the most powerful member of your dynasty, renown will allow you to unlock dynasty legacies that will benefit all of your kin. To view the dynasty legacy of a dynasty, click on their dynasty coat of arms. Understand. Oh, okay, whatever. To ensure the future of your dynasty, you need family members. Getting married is a good start, but we cannot promise that you will marry for love. Well, shit happens. Let's get married. For unmarried characters in your domain, you can set up marriages or betrothals. What is it? Betrothal? Betrothal is a promise of a future marriage that can be made when either party is not yet an adult. Betrothals can grant alliances just like marriages, but can easily be broken. Upon adulthood, the betrothal can be converted into a proper marriage. Cool. By right-clicking on the character and choosing Find Spouse or Arrange Marriage. Okay. Choosing Find Spouse opens a list of potential spouses. They hail from courts all over the world. Choosing Arrange Marriage also opens a list of potential spouses, but only with people from the court of the character you clicked. Choosing Arrange Marriage also opens the list of potential spouses, but only with people from the court of the character you clicked. Your own character is visible on the left, because this marriage needs your approval. Whoever is the liege of the other spouse will appear on the right side, as the union will need their approval as well. Arranged marriage can be useful for matchmaking between your courtiers, or for setting up a specific marriage alliance. For now, Find Spouse is more relevant for our purposes. Okay, wait a second. So, arranged marriage, and once again, this is, oh my god, this is more complicated than I thought. Oh, so, okay, so it's me. Of course I cannot select anyone. But for example, I could take my son and find him a spouse. But, okay. So that's the goal. Once again, choosing arranged marriage also opens a list of potential spouses, but only with people from the court of the character you clicked. Alright, that makes sense. Choosing Find Spouse opens a list of potential spouses. They hail from courts all over the world. Alright. That's a matchmaking between your courtiers or for setting up a specific marriage alliance. For now, Find Spouse is more relevant for your... Okay, next. There are many factors to consider when choosing a spouse. To help you out, there is a filter function highlighted. Thank you. Available to pare down the list of candidates. Aspects to consider include potential alliances, skills, personality traits, expected fertility, and more. Some traits are congenital, meaning they might be inherited by your children. Perhaps someone with a trait like that is a good place to start. You can change your selection by clicking the Click Characters button in between the characters you are setting up to get married. Nothing will happen until you click Send Proposal. Oh, here it is, Click Character. Fair enough, I'm gonna click Next. When you have selected 2 characters for your marriage, you are presented with the details of the union along with additional options such as having the marriage by matrilineal. Okay, if you are happy with the marriage, go ahead and send an offer. This action usually takes a few days, but we will make it instant for the tutorial. Awesome! That's what I like it. It's not a big problem to do that. Like, let's speed up the things so we can learn them. Cool. Select wife now. I think that someone from Principality of Gwynedd would be cool. Relevance, alliance power. Relevance. What does it mean, relevance? Opinion in view. Some of skills. Toggle filters. I can select, for example, maximum age difference, adult, alliances, marriage, prestige, ruler, dynasty. Oh. And claims. Let me take a look. I would love to marry someone from either Wales or Scotland. Kingdom of Scotland. Do you have Prince Donald III of Scotland. Is that a woman or man? Donald. Okay, that's a man, supposedly. Dear God. Okay, so there's no available lady, I guess. Unless there is someone... What about you? Okay, there's a Prince Donald. What about you? Prince Donald. Don't want to marry Prince Donald. Prince Donald. Okay, only man. Rather small chance we will find. Okay, there is Owen Malcolm Altclot. Daughter. She's 32. I hate those 3D models. Come on, I'm gonna repeat it so often. Look at that. This is simply bad. Okay, show me that personality. And you belong where? You belong here. Oh, that's not Scotland though. Is it Scotland still? Supposedly it is. What about here? What about you? There's a lady, 17 years old. Not great. What about England? Shit, there's so many of them. Devon, Cornwall. There's also Principality of Gwynedd. I would take that. Yeah, I wouldn't mind actually to take Wales if it's possible. So let's see. There's 24 years old lady. You also need to check opinion on us. She's 22. She's 12. Show me. Oh, she's terrible in learning, so not a great addition. Okay, we can also check Penlyn. And there is a lady, 18 years old. 17. Well, she's probably a bit too young, unfortunately. What about here? Who are you? Queen. She's a Queen of England? Holy moly. She really is. Probably we can't marry her. But there is a mother of Duke Edwin. Oh. Your husband is dead. And you are ruler of Northumbria. That could be cool. That could work pretty well. But let's see. So those are your children. Yeah, probably that one is the best option, but I don't need that intrigue trade. Let's go to Scotland again. Oh no, it's Scotland, that's a problem. It's a serious problem finding anyone. I could also check whether there is someone. Let's quickly take a look. Too young, unfortunately. Only men. Okay, looks like only men. Men. Ah, you are too young, unfortunately, too. Same here. What about you? Everett. You're quite okay. But you have a husband, so it's not gonna work. But that Northumbria, would she be willing to actually be my wife? Where is she? Oh my god. This is Duchy of Northumbria. She is there. Can I offer you a marriage? Arranged marriage? I'm gonna select myself. She will accept it. Effects on you. Loses 300 legitimacy. Legitimacy is the representation of the right to reign of a ruler. Vassals also generate legitimacy expectations that a liege is supposed to meet. Only rulers have legitimacy, which is calculated the moment they become rulers and results in their initial legitimacy. A fraction of the legitimacy of the previous ruler is also inherited by their heir. Decreases legitimacy level to aspiring. Where I can find my legitimacy? I have no clue where it is. Okay, and the recipient is Duke Morcar of Northumbria. Okay. So she is your grand... Is she his grandmother? That Elgifu? Yeah, looks like that. That's not gonna work, I guess. No, there's no reason to select her. Let me take a look here. Yeah, I could select her, which would be the option. What about you? You are also quite decent. Impatient, fickle, and just. Oh, there is a stewardship. You are 24 though. What if I arrange marriage? I'm gonna select myself. Prince Bledin. Who is Prince Bledin? Principality of Gwynedd. Feudal realm. Okay. You are the well, prince, not king. Prince of that space. And those are your belongings. And here we have Lordship of Penlyn. Oh, here's that guy, okay. Oh, so before... Okay, I also considered marrying her. But she has a husband, so... How is that possible? Well... This is very confusing, to be honest. What is it? Oh, he will get 300 prestige because of it. Alliances. I think I'm gonna agree on it. It's a proposal. Prince Bledin desires an alliance, relative close family tiers. Okay. I'm gonna send proposal. Let's just finish it off. The charming Petty King Murchat of Munster. I gladly accept your marriage proposal. You will be joined with my daughter Hunert in holy matrimony. May God grant you long life and many children. Signed, Prince Bledin of Gwynedd. Excellent. We close it and let's open the tab and she's there. She is terrible in diplomacy. In general, she's just average, I guess. But it is what it is. What's the bold paragon? Bold paragon. Okay, that lady will act towards you and others according to her personality, which is primarily determined by her personality trait. Bold paragon. Let me read it. This character is very honorable and can safely be trusted to keep secrets, follow laws, do their job as a regent, and honor commitments such as alliances and caring for and returning hostages. They are unlikely to blackmail, start hostile schemes, or be agents. This character is somewhat bold and is more likely to declare war on rulers close to their strength, accept and propose duels, and take risks, for example when getting medical treatments. They are less affected by dread. Well, that sounds pretty solid, right? Maybe those traits don't indicate he's good, but... Hey, that's gonna work, I believe. Alright. So, let's close it. Congratulations, excellent, may you live long and happily together. You may have noticed the toast message at the top of the screen. Toast messages deliver quick-fire information that is relevant to you or your character. Marriages are also usually accompanied by an event as your potential spouse liege accepts or rejects your offer with a letter. There are different kinds of events and they are critical to shaping your destiny, so keep an eye out for them. For this tutorial, we recommend that you use Find Spouse for your son as well. As soon as your son is married, he can start producing members of your family. Producing? Yeah. And heirs to your titles who are of your dynasty, understand? And there is another lesson, but I have already 40 minutes on my timer, so I hope you like it. And hopefully see you in the next one where we'll try to continue producing our dynasty. It sounds stupid. But before I finish, let's recall the quote from the beginning of the video. So, The battle is fought and decided by the quartermasters before the shooting begins. Erwin Rommel. Great quote. And with that being said, once again, thank you. Oh my god. My phone dropped. Jesus, what has happened? I made a screenshot, I believe. Okay. So, with that being said, once again, thank you, and goodbye.